the Christmas event for Arcane Odyssey has been released. So now it's time to make a video about it. At the very start of the journey, you'll need to go to Frostmill, where you can find a gift box somewhere on the island on the ground, with a bloody trail leading from it somewhere close by. Taking the quest from the gift box will start the entire quest line, by the way. Following the trail leads to an injured toy maker named Jack. He explains that he was attacked and needs you to get a healing potion for him. He gives you the ingredients to make one, and when returning to him, he thanks you and invites you to visit Toymaker Isle, the island they reside in. Once reaching the island and talking to Jack again, he tells you that you should talk with the other toy makers to learn their culture since they're not from the Bronze Sea. After talking with some of the folks, you return to Jack, who tells you about Granny Jean, and them needing a hand on making some cookies for Yuletide. After helping with baking the cookies, Granny Jean tells you that you should give Jack some cookies since you're so eager to help around, and that he probably deserves it for what he's been through. Once you give him the cookies, he tells you that you should deliver the report of this attack to the mayor, which the mayor is not very happy about it. He then tells you to deliver the report to Captain Nelson, and share this information. Going to where he is, he asks you to take care of 25 snow elementals before he looks at the report.
Yeah, that's right. Kablooey. Kapow. And a little one of these. And a couple of those.
After killing the elementals, he tells you to go to Ruskin's if they need help getting the tree ready while he looks at the report. Ruskin's needs help getting a tree ready for Yuletide, and he wants something more exotic for the tree this time of year. He tells you that there's giant pine trees at Mount Othris that would work. Once getting to the perfect tree and, quote-unquote, cutting it down, you go all the way back to Ruskin's, who then tells you to talk to the mayor again. The mayor asks you to help with decorations with Vivian, the head of decorations, and she will ask you to go all the way to Razna, where there is a merchant that will have all the decorations needed for the tree. Once talking to the merchant, she needs some time to sort out the decorations requested from Vivian, but they ask if you can get them a smoothie while they sort them out due to Revena's consistent heat. Cool. She then gives you the sorted decorations ready to be shipped back to Vivian. Vivian thanks you, and says that the mayor wants to talk to you again. The mayor then says that Captain Nelson is ready to provide a briefing on the recent attacks, and that he needs to speak to you. The captain says that his scouts have determined that it wasn't an isolated attack, and multiple islands seem to have seen mysterious figures fleeing the scene of the crimes they have committed, and you deem them to be the Assassin Syndicate. Once again, you set out to sea to White Summit to talk to the contact he got from there. When getting to the contact, they explained that you thought wrong, because the individuals were masked in red, not black and red, which that is the Assassin Syndicate. They tell you to report back to Nelson that they didn't do anything to ruin Yuletide. Upon returning, the place is in ruins, and the mayor is on the ground still alive near the docks. He tells you that the people behind the attack are called the Renegade Toymakers, who apparently some of them seemed familiar to the mayor. You then go to where Captain Nelson and the mayor are to figure out what to do next. The mayor tells you that the renegades were led by someone that they thought they lost, Natasha. The island that they stand on is a giant iceberg and follows its own path throughout the war seas, and always finds itself back near civilization around this time of year. Apparently one day, the iceberg started moving sooner than anticipated. Natasha was on a trip delivering gifts to the villages near the Azure province, and the island was gone when she came back. The island eluded her, and the people never managed to find her. Captain Nelson's scouts located a small contingent of renegades, and you need to defeat them to learn the motive behind the raid.
Oh goodness. Oh, get parried, idiot. Ow! Throw this leg! Oh gosh, now is not a good time to be in a German server.
After defeating 3 of the renegades, one of them explains that the Yuletide is just a farce, making toys for days just to give them away and to hardly even get a thank you. For many, has taken their generosity for granted. Natasha took all that were like this, and basically said that the event was not something worth working for every year, and to look for each other and not the event. And as a start, they first need to abolish the event that gnawed them at the very start. You report everything back to the mayor, who is heartbroken from the news. He then tells you to clear some of the rubble around town since they're short-handed tending to the injured. After clearing 5 piles of rubble, you go back to Nelson, who is concerned about a scouting party he sent a while ago, and asks you to look for them in Frostmill. As you reach Frostmill and get to the quest marker, you find the scouting party, dead on the ground, and you see a note written from Natasha lying in the middle of the group's corpses. Reading it tells you about how Yuletide is a mockery of goodwill, a facade for cheer and happiness, blah blah blah, the whole 9 yards. But you read that this year Yuletide will be no more, and so you report back to the captain, who isn't happy about it at all, and will have a proper burial for the scouting party. After some more dialogue, you're then tasked to collect as much weaponry from some less festive folks for prepping against the renegade. You will first go to the criminal shipwright at Dark Pine Isle, who basically just tells you to frick off. The next one at White Summit basically says he has nothing for you, and the shipwright at Forest of Cernuno gives you a lead on who can give you what you need. You then go to Pallet Town to go to the weird merchant who apparently has the stuff. Just a note, it's the same merchant from the Halloween event 2 months ago. He says that he will give them to you in return that you give him anything good from 25 sealed chests. After turning those in and getting nothing good out of them, he lets you have the shipment anyways. He tells it that you should load the cargo on your ship to them instead because he is busy with being a merchant and stuff. After loading 25 cargo onto your ship and unloading it on Toymaker Isle, you go back to the mayor, who asks you to warn the people of Toymaker Isle to seek safety from what is going to happen. Afterwards, the mayor tells you to request the guards of the island to help set up perimeters on the villages to make defenses. You then go back to tell the mayor about it, and the mayor tells you that a scout should be arriving soon from outside to give information about the attack. You talk to the scout, who informs you that Natasha is on the island, and it's only her for some reason. Because she is far from reasoning, you have no choice but to defeat her. Natasha is a boss with 5,000 HP, equipped with a bow and arrow and heat magic.
My way. Oh yes, I will. Bow and arrow. That'll be it'll take a little bit more to defeat me. Oh good, they have heat magic. Ow. Yikes. It's a really cool bow and arrow they have. Ow, and it hurts a lot. Holy crap. Jeez, that does so much damage. Oh my god, I'm not ready for this fight. But I must win in the name of Yuletide. Oh! Oh goodness! Huh. I will not fail! I will not fail! I don't care if I'm bad and I have to use potions. I will win! It is done!
After defeating her, she says that her mind has become clear. She's no longer evil from her suffering and is okay to come clean to the guards for her arrest. She also hears the big boss is back from his mission and tells you to meet him. War Saint Nicholas thanks you greatly for saving Yuletide and his toy makers, and wishes you a Merry Yuletide. 14 of the 16 items can be collected from just doing the quest line, and the other 2 can be dropped from Natasha. And now, I shall show you all the seasonal items from the event. We have the green Yuletide beanie and sweater. They both come together in the same quest and can be dyed to a different color. We have the crimson mistletoe headband, which the headband part can be dyed to a different color. We have the snowman head that looks absolutely cursed. We have the cobalt wintry garb, which could be dyed to a different color. We have the star topper. We have the wind-up key. Prosthetic ears. Reindeer antlers. Red War Saint's coat. This can be dyed to a different color. Frosted winter armor and leggings. Yuletide Savior's cape. Yuletide Savior's crown. This is one of Natasha's drops. And the Red War Saint's cap. This can be dyed to a different color. This is also one of Natasha's drops. You also get a reindeer figurehead that has a red glowing nose at the end of it. And that's basically all there is to this new event. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Hit the like button, subscribe, and comment down below what you like about this event. Personally, I'm glad it didn't take nearly as long to finish as the Halloween event did. But it still was quite a goose chase. I don't like going back and forth to different islands just to complete a task. But that's basically it. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.